Hey everyone, so in today's video, I'm going to be going over the 6 steps that you need to take after forming your LLC. Here's a basic overview of all the things that we're going to be going over, and you're going to want to stick around to the very end of the video because that last tip can save you thousands of dollars in taxes every year. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get right into it. Okay, so the very first thing that you're going to want to consider is opening up a business bank account. This is something that most business owners should do because it's one of the biggest reasons why you'd want to open up an LLC in the first place. Having a business bank account and using it to purchase any business expenses can be a great way to keep track and organize all of your business purchases versus any personal purchases. This is going to make your accounting and taxes a lot easier, and it's also going to allow your business to accept payments and send any checks. Because through your business bank account, you can accept payments and you can also send out money. And basically any transaction that you do in your business is going to be through the business bank account. That way, when it comes to the end of the year and you're trying to sort through all your taxes, you won't have to worry about which transactions were business and which transactions were personal. You'll be able to know because you separated the business bank account. Another thing that comes with business bank accounts is going to be the business credit cards. And this is again going to just help keep the business expenses separate from any personal ones, while also allowing you to build up points and earn rewards on any purchases that you make for your business. So let's say you have things like subscriptions on software or you have office supplies. Well, there are business credit cards out there that can give you up to 5 times cash back on any office supplies. And yeah, if you're going to make those purchases anyways, you might as well receive something for it. Business credit cards can also help a lot with your startup costs because they tend to have higher credit limits than any personal credit cards. They also come with really great perks. So I know that Chase has 2 business credit cards that give 0% APR for the first 12 months. And so with these 2 cards, you're having access to a higher credit limit and you don't have to worry about paying off any debt on the 0% APR interest for the first 12 months. All you have to maintain is just the monthly minimum balance, which is going to be 1% of your total balance every single month. So if you guys are interested in getting into business credit cards, we have a link down below where you guys can check out our different videos, as well as a link to a website where you guys can check out our favorite business credit card. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do after forming an LLC is to actually create a website. Not only is this going to allow you to build credibility and look more professional in front of clients, but you're also going to be able to have a professional email address connected to that domain name, as well as the ability to get higher credit limits with the bank. This is because if the bank sees that you have a professional website behind your business, they're more likely to give you a higher credit limit compared to a business that just started with nothing behind it. And yeah, I think every business owner and entrepreneur out there should have a website. We have other videos on this channel that will teach you how to easily and affordably create a website, so feel free to check those out. And yeah, this is just another great way to get marketing and traffic to your business. Next thing you're going to want to consider when forming an LLC is to hire an accountant. This is someone who's going to prevent your business from any mistakes when it comes to taxes, as well as fines and fees. And so it's going to allow you to really focus on growing your business instead of focusing on all the financial aspects. With an accountant, they usually use a software like Quickbooks. And so with this, you can also track your profits and losses in the business. And yeah, having an accountant that really knows your business is going to allow you to really take advantage of all the tax benefits out there for your specific business. They're going to be keeping your books up to date in case of an audit. And yeah, hiring an accountant really depends on the type of expertise that you need, but this is definitely something that you do not want to cheap out on because the amount of headache that they can save you is well worth the cost. So yeah, I know that from personal experience, if I were to start out, I would rather find someone who's a lot more expensive but knows exactly what my business needs compared to trying to do it all by myself on a platform like TurboTax. And the next thing that you want to consider after forming an LLC is any business insurance that your business might need. Now, there's a bunch of business insurance out there, but these are the 3 biggest ones that you'll probably look into. 1 is going to be general liability, 2 is going to be professional liability, and then 3 is going to be workers' compensation. When it comes to the general liability insurance, this is the basic insurance for small businesses. And so this is going to cover any accidental injuries or property damage caused to others. This is going to include things like copyright infringement on things like advertising. And then you have professional liability insurance, which basically covers any mistakes that you make when providing professional services. So if you accidentally give out the wrong advice or there's a case of negligence in your business, then this is where this type of insurance would cover you. And then lastly, there's workers' compensation insurance. And this is going to cover any employees' medical bills or any losses that your business takes for any work-related injuries. So this is just a quick overview of some of these business insurances, but this is going to depend on what type of business that you have. And so I highly recommend going online and finding out what type of business insurance that you might need. And speaking of things that your business might need specifically, there's also going to be specific licenses and permits that you want to look into. So depending on what type of business that you have and what state that you're in, you're going to want to check with your local government website, see if there are any specific licenses that you might need. And now the very last thing that you should consider after forming your LLC is whether or not you should elect your LLC as an S Corp. Basically, this is going to allow you to minimize the self-employment tax that you pay. And so if you didn't know, all LLCs and sole proprietorships are subject to both state and federal taxes, as well as a 15.3% self-employment tax. And so when you convert your LLC into an S corporation, what happens is that you can actually hire yourself under your company and then pay yourself a W-2 salary. This is only recommended if your business is making over $40,000 per year in net profit. And yeah, this is what I do with my own business to save thousands of dollars every year on taxes. And so I highly recommend that you look into it if you have a business, either a sole proprietorship or an LLC, and you make over $40,000 per year in net profit. If you guys want to learn more about S Corps and how this whole process works, we have other videos on this channel that can teach you in depth. But yeah, all these things that we went over in this video are basically going to allow your LLC to succeed in the long term. Again, we'll leave links down below to any of the things that we talked about in today's video. And yeah, if you haven't formed your LLC yet, then we actually recommend using Northwest Registered Agent. This is a service that can do everything for you at a really affordable rate. And they also give you a free registered agent for the first year. So if you guys are interested in starting an LLC, we have other videos on this channel that will cover a bunch of different states out there in detail. So yeah, that's everything you need to know about what to do after you form your LLC. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope it was helpful. If it was, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos just like this. Here on this channel, we make a lot of how-to guides like this, dedicated to helping out new entrepreneurs start and grow their own business. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.